We just got to keep our head up. Had a tough loss today, but we know we're a really good team, and we just got to keep trusting each other and getting better and trusting each other to get the job done. So absolutely, we came out firing and ready to swing it and take it out on them. Yeah, seeing the ball well, getting comfortable, working on a few things with the coaches last few weeks, just getting back into that rhythm and seeing where things go. Yeah, it's amazing. We have great depth. Hats off to the coaches and recruiting all that, and everybody works hard and everybody gets the ABs and should deserve to play, so it's really nice to see everybody. That was something magical, something I've never been part of. It was really pretty inspiring, something you don't see every day. It doesn't happen too much, so that was really hats off to him. He actually came up to me in the 8th inning and started talking to me, and I didn't have any feel for it, but I was just trying to be a nice guy and keep him loose, so that's what he was looking for. So
you always got to be happy when you win 3 out of 4. I mean, obviously I would be a lot more happy right now if we would have won 4, especially with just the amount of runs we put up. I mean, I think we scored 57 runs and gave up 11. If you'd have told me that before the weekend started, I said, well, we probably would have won all 4. But baseball is a weird game. I mean, for some reason we just couldn't get the big hits when we needed them in that first game, and then all of a sudden the second game everything we hit fell in. But I was really proud of the guys to have a really tough loss after an emotional win yesterday, and then have to turn around 30 minutes later and really put it on them there with 25 runs or whatever we scored, and really was a dominant game for us offensively. So it is what it is. We'll take 3 out of 4. I would have loved to have 4, but we just got to put that one behind us and focus up for UCCS next week. It was awesome. I mean, I said it on Twitter, and that it's the best performance I've ever seen. I mean, perfect game, I've never seen one, so that probably stops right there. But it really isn't close because it's metal bats, it's elevation. I think he threw 109 pitches, something like that in 9 innings. So, really dominant pitching performance. It could happen to a better kid. I mean, he's worked tremendously hard. I mean, when I got here 4 years ago, he played third base and pitched a little bit. And we told him, hey, maybe let's focus on pitching a little bit. We think got a little more future, with where we're headed. And he didn't pout. I'm sure he wanted to keep hitting, but he really put everything into getting himself ready to go, and he's become a very dominant pitcher in the league. And we're excited to have him, and I was just so happy for him, happy for the team. We made some great plays behind him and swung the bats well, and then on top of it, we had a lot of long offensive innings where he really had to stay focused for a long period of time. It was kind of unique, for a lot of those situations you see, like if it's in the big leagues or games that you've watched, no one's even around him and he's just sitting there by himself. Cade wasn't like that. Cade was on the bench over here, he was standing up, he was talking to guys, all the way through the whole thing. So he stayed pretty relaxed, and I think that's what he does normally. So he just tried to keep it the same and kept rolling, and we were fortunate, in the dugout, nobody said anything, dumb, which is kind of the most important thing. We talked about it afterwards, like, did anybody, and there was a couple guys that made a couple comments that everybody tried to avoid, but for the most part, everybody had a pretty good idea of what you're not supposed to do in that type of situation. I just told him how proud I was for him. I said it's the best pitching performance I've ever seen, and for me it was emotional too, because he was emotional. And when I went up to him, I wasn't emotional, but when he gave me a hug and just the look on his face, then I got emotional, and that's just how it is, because it means so much to these kids. It means so much to me. This is our life. This is what we do. We got it taken away from us last year, and then we're back here playing. And a lot of that is, thanks to our department, our university. Everybody's done so much to give us this opportunity, and then to see our kids take advantage of that, you can't get a better feeling. This is why we do it, and so I get choked up just talking about it, but it's, you just love these kids, and you love seeing them have success, and to do it in front of fans. Our administration and our school willing to allow and work with the city of Denver to allow us to have fans. How much of a bigger moment that was yesterday to have fans see it and his parents see it in person was just a tremendous moment for all of us.